OPEC Plus gathering in Vienna, the first in-person meeting in 2.5 years. Why such a hurried gathering?
Well, we've gone from 5-minute rubber stamping online Zoom meetings to something much more significant. Take your mind back, August 22nd, His Royal Highness Prince Abdulaziz bin Salman told the world, told the market, you've got it wrong. There's a disconnect. It's broken between what's going on in the futures market and the reality of what we can produce. It's broken. It's splintered. Oil prices fell. This is going, as Bob McNally said to me, from a broadside, from a warning shot to a broadside. We're setting the table here for a monster cut of 2 million barrels a day. Now, how much impact will that really have? Probably about 900,000 barrels a day off the market, Francine, but OPEC Plus is already producing from the baselines by about 3 million barrels. Not a math there. But the bottom line is this: it's about recontrolling the market, recontrolling the narrative, and warning. In September 2020, His Royal Highness warned the market and speculators, you know, I'm going to have you guys and girls ouching like hell if you try to speculate against this market. So I think this is about the Central Bank of Oil redefining the narrative and recasting the forward guidance with definitive action from all members of OPEC Plus. Francine.
But Manus, so two things, right? 2 million barrels per day is huge. So they either announce 2 million because some of the countries cheat and so they get less, or they want to cut 2 million for real because they see something that we haven't seen yet, which is the economy is really, really bad.
Absolutely, and I think that's what has galvanized this in-person meeting. It was announced very quickly. I was here 6 weeks ago with Secretary General Haytham El-Ghais as he sat into the seat. He warned that, you know, the margins of production within OPEC Plus were razor thin, but the issue is manifold. The Russians are here. Novak is on the ground. They're going to push hard for a big cut because it galvanizes their position. But of course, the geopolitics of the White House really, really matter. Biden went and fist bumped Prince Abdulaziz bin Salman's brother. But of course, there's a sense of angst in the White House. Let's listen to Bob McNally.
They are in full panic mode. Democrats have thought they got a reprieve when oil prices fell. They're facing very difficult elections in November. That oil price drop has been a blessing. The last thing in the world they want or need is anything that causes prices to start marching upward again.
The Americans went to Saudi Arabia. They fist bumped the prince, and he added some oil. Here we are, 2 months later. Whoosh, whoosh. This is cutting. This is going so much against what was sort of geopolitically accepted, a rapprochement between the Biden administration and the House of Saud. So they're anxious in Washington. That could mean export bans. It could mean no OPEC. And that word strikes real angst in the House of OPEC.